is in for Enzo. They reckon that the Argentine midfielder will arrive at Stamford Bridge next month as part of a £153 million spending spree. The Sun claim that a potential British record transfer deal is at an advanced stage already. Jonathan, this is quite the story. I mean, he's quite the player, young player of the tournament at the World Cup. Plenty of talent and a lot of money being talked about here in this deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty widely reported, actually, Chelsea's interest. Clearly, their owner, Todd Bewley, has been watching some of this World Soccer Cup malarkey. He's watched Argentina win. He says, who is that player? I really like him. How come we've never heard of him before? His advisor said, that's Lionel Messi. We can't afford him. So who's the guy who's passing it to him? And so obviously Enzo Fernández has popped up. He's got a £106 million release clause. Benfica obviously won't want to let him go in January because they have a Champions League campaign of their own to pursue. But they will probably know that he is at the peak of his value. And if Chelsea can really stump up the cash, then they can make this deal happen in January. Kante's deal is up at the end of the season. Kovac has been playing through injury. Jorginho as well up at the end of the season. So it all kind of makes sense.
You can see that Chelsea are in this sort of frame of mind where they've once again started to believe that no deal is off the table, which is why a £153 million deal for Enzo Fernández probably doesn't seem that crazy to the owner or the club. I think they're just heading in that direction now, whereby they need to have a little bit of a rebuild. I do wonder a little bit if Graham Potter is co-signing these deals, or if it is Todd Bowley saying, I would like this player, make him fit in the system. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with Enzo Fernández. Wherever he ends up, I think there'll be a lot of pressure on him because of the price tag, but then also the fact that he's one of these World Cup gems, these players that come off the back of the World Cup, and suddenly his price tag is through the roof.